My name is Paul Serene. I founded Monarch Solutions 17 years ago with a very clear purpose. There are those who would question my actions. I'm recording this as a final statement of vindication, a testimony of how things came to be. I've always been devoted to my mission. Never deterred from my goal, no matter the sacrifice. Because I've seen where this leads. I've seen where it all ends.
We have a problem. No word from Jack Joyce's transport. It should have arrived here by now. We may have a traitor on the inside. You're due for your treatment. I'll find who's behind this.
Find Jack. That's our priority. Get your best man on it.
There's more. As you know, Jack's level of interference led to unexpected complications. Witnesses from the university were transported here. You need to take a look. We can't afford any further obstacles at this stage of the plan. Now, I see two options. We could use force, remove any loose ends. But if those witnesses disappear,
The public will start asking questions, potentially turn on Monarch.
Oh, man. So... Paul didn't go forward in time. He was thrown back in time to 1999. He's the founder of Monarch Solutions. Does look older.
We had acquired the old Riverport industrial area and dry docks for our Chronon operation back in 2010. After the incident,
I did an outro just earlier, but if it's a junction, then what I heard was that each of the 20-minute cutscenes is preceded by a basically a choice. You know, standard video game, you do this or you do this choice.
alternatively, I could mount a broad PR strategy, get the city on our side.
All clear,
But that
sir.
leaves us with
the loose ends.
Precisely. The choice is yours, but keep in
Mr.
mind,
Serene?
the men will view your decision as a unified strategy moving forward.
Okay, so I have to choose what the bad guy does. Does he just kill all the witnesses
I suggest
to the incident?
the issue at hand. Liam Burke over there can explain the situation in more detail.
Does he?
Of course.
Yeah. Does he just murder all of the witnesses, or does he try and spin this more positively without, you know, ending people's lives? I like that the other Paul, the younger, you know, less evil Paul,
Paul, the men are waiting for your input.
he just had Paul as his name in the subtitles, but this guy has his name as Serene. You know, this is not your friend. Just a subtle underlining there.
Serene brought down the whole building just to take out that geek. Stone cold, man. Talk about making a point.
Shh, he's listening.
I want this delivered to my office.
What is it?
A reminder. How long until the core is ready for transport?
It'll be en route to Monarch headquarters in less than an hour. Installation should be complete before the gala.
Good.
Or maybe he did go to the future and he's been using future technologies to build up Monarch. Man, there are so many possibilities right now.
Jack would never understand the necessity of what I'd done. It wasn't the death William deserved, but his knowledge posed too great a risk to our plan.
William Joyce dossier. Classification. Project consultant for Project Promenade. Witness to core heist operation. Objective. Capture alive if possible. Deliver to Paul Serene. Relevant background: estranged brother of Jack Joyce, renowned physicist, proposed existence of Chronon field at age 19, invented first time machine prototype, developed countermeasure. Joined Project Promenade as consultant after death of Dr. Kim. You can do it and you know it, says my Lausendrapper. Notable qualities: history of exhibiting erratic behavior, undiagnosed, but likely suffers from a schizophreniform disorder. Is that a word? Highly intelligent. Received warnings of fracture from unknown female source. May have received knowledge of Chronon-related Monarch operations. Will refuse to accept inevitability of end of time. May lead to unpredictable behavior. Briefing. Dr. Joyce will be present in the Time Machine lab during the onset of the fracture at 4:15 a.m. All exits are to be covered by Prowler team. Raider team will wait until 4:16 to breach the Time Machine room. William Joyce is to be apprehended upon entry.
It was the first time I'd visited the Ground Zero operation in ages. The location I'd arrived in when I went 17 years back in time. The location where my fate was sealed 6 years ago. We had Jack in custody, but I was starting to witness visions from the future which made it clear that could change very soon.
Jack Joyce dossier. Classification: civilian witness of core heist operation. Objective: capture alive if possible, deliver to Paul Serene. Relevant background: known friend of Paul Serene before incident. Parents deceased. Raised self in teen years as brother became distant. Sorry about that. Criminal record: Massachusetts, Grand Theft Auto, simple assault, attempt to rob or steal. Left Riverport in 2010, never returned until incident. Received weapons training in Laos. Light and heavy firearms. Arrested for weapons-related charges in 2015. Charges dropped. Relevant qualities: history of violent behavior and pushed, lack of respect for authority figures, no knowledge of Fracture or Monarch operations. Onset of Fracture will render Jack Chronon enabled. May possess low-level Chronon abilities. Briefing. Jack Joyce will be present in the Time Machine lab during the onset of the fracture at 4:15 a.m. All exits are recovered by Prowler team. Raider team will wait until 4:16 to breach the Time Machine room. Approach Jack with caution. He will be Chronon enabled at this time. Chronon abilities predicted to not manifest until 2 hours after fracture onset. Apprehend immediately.
Sir,
Who is this?
Amy Ferrero. She's one of the witnesses. Awaiting your orders on how to proceed.
Paul, we need your decision on how to proceed with the witnesses.
My powers grew stronger, even as the Chronon syndrome worsened. I could choose a path that would become the actual future, but it wasn't optional. The moment wouldn't end until I made up my mind.
Junction impacts. The junction power reveals 2 potential futures. Your decision at each junction point will steer the stories of both the game and the live-action show. Choose wisely.
Any potential threats to our plan need to be erased.
Wait!
Monarch would take a hardline approach. Crush all obstacles, eliminate all witnesses. It would be harsh. but I had made hard choices for the greater good before.
I dug through the area and I found everything I could on your bro. This is messed up, man. I trusted Monarch.
But the people of Riverport would turn against us. Our secrets would be safe, but the public would hate us, and Jack would gain new allies.
Monarch's got no authority to stop you, and you tell that to everybody on that bridge.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I mean, I want to spare these people. I have to choose between sparing these people or making, obvious avenues to make it easier on Jack.
Initialize a PR campaign.
I want to stay.
And that violence was because of Jack Joyce.
Oh.
Would take a PR-friendly approach and manipulate the public into siding with us. Our lies would give us control.
The manhunt continues as authorities search for Jack Joyce.
Hey, somebody's sneaking around down there.
Hey! I think that's Jack Joyce!
We'd use the media to expose, then hunt for Jack.
I uploaded all the files I stole on that USB stick from the Monarch security station.
But the eyewitnesses would be out there, and Jack would learn our secrets.
Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. I gotta do it.
We can't risk any unwanted attention. Convince the witnesses not to talk. Keep eyes on them and send them home. Initialize a PR campaign. We need the city on our side.
Not this one. She's the head of the anti-Monarch movement. I think we're looking at the new face of our campaign.
Jack!
There's no other way out. I'm going through the machine.
Oh, wait. No! Jack! This way! Jack!
I use my power to guide us. To decide how to best prepare for the inevitable end of time. That gives the chosen few a chance to survive. I've seen the end of time.
Oh, wow. Huh. It's really neat that it shows you how your friends chose. Alright, I have a very strong feeling that the live-action video is about to start, so I'm going to insert a jump cut here. So, in the event that I'm right about that, I'm BurningDogFace, and this has been Let's Play Quantum Break. I'll see you next time, when we have to live with the decision I've made. Later.